Alright guys, how you all doing? I know, shock horror, I'm back with another video, 2 in one day. That is very rare from me, but I've got so much stuff to show you and stuff that I've bought over the last couple of months. I thought I'd make an effort and do a couple of videos for you. This video is just loads of Steelbooks, limited edition Blu-ray box sets that I've bought over the last couple of months. I've just uploaded my first video, which was the complete head editions collections. I hope you're all enjoying that if you're watching it. And now this is the regular update video, and to start off with, we've got the premium collection. This is the recently released 12 Steelbooks from the premium collection. These are not limited. You can buy them almost anywhere in the UK, Amazon, play.com, HMV, even the likes of Asda I think are stocking them, and Zavvi. I actually got mine from Zavvi. These were originally priced at £17.99 each, but Zavvi were doing them at £14.95 each, so I snapped it up at that deal. I think most of them are coming down already to around that price. So a couple of them I think are under a tenner, and I'm sure if you bide your time and wait till after Christmas, I'm sure all of them will come down to maybe a tenner each. So it's definitely worth waiting, but you know what I'm like, I can't wait. I have to pre-order them and get them in. But these are a cracking set of 12, and as you can see, I'll just go quickly through them. We've got The Last Samurai, Matrix, Clash of the Titans, Seven, Inception, 10,000 BC, Troy, Heat, Blade Runner, Sherlock Holmes, I Am Legend, and 300. Beautiful artwork. I mean, you can see the certificate on them, but that's actually on the wrapping, so the Steelbooks themselves are just pure artwork, which is what we like. I'll just pick one up and just show you the back. I'm not actually going to open these up at the moment, but when I do, I'll show them again in a video at some point. But on the back you've got the card which comes off. I don't actually know what the back of these look like, so if there's any videos out there, let us know and I'll have a nose. Yeah, but just all information on the card bit, you know, about what's on the movie, extras and stuff. But yeah, I'd highly recommend these guys. They're a beautiful set, but like I said, just bide your time and wait a bit, and I'm sure they'll come down even more in price, so you can get yourself a cracking deal and a lovely set of 12 Steelbooks for your collection. What I'll do before I move on to more Steelbooks is I'll just show you the spine view of them all lined up. They look cracking, and the colouring and everything on them is just fantastic. Alright guys, thanks for coming back and watching another video, 2 in one day. Alright guys, bear with us. There you go guys, just thought I'd give you a spine view of what they'll look like when they're displayed on your shelves. Absolutely beautiful. I love all the different colouring and the different fonts that they've used. Definite must-haves, but wait till they come down a bit more in price and I'm sure you'll pick up a bargain. Alright, I'm going to move on to some more Steelbooks now. I've got a hell of a lot of Steelbooks to show you because I haven't done an update for so long. You know, they've slowly been building up. And you know the amount of pre-orders with Steelbooks in the UK over the last 4 months has just been crazy. So if you just bear with us, we'll crack on and I'll show you the next lot. Alright guys, nice one. Okay, the next 12 that I've picked up, as you can see, are The Raid. That one is already out of print and is going for crazy money. E.T., fantastic film, lovely Steelbook. Chernobyl Diaries, kind of don't know if I like that film or not. I'm still in, judgment. I'll have to watch it again. Ghostbusters, gotta have Ghostbusters. Con Air, Evil Dead, Prometheus, Armageddon, Jaws, Forrest Gump, Wrath of the Titans 3D, and Dark Shadows. Cracking set of 12 there, and like I said, these have all been on pre-orders for months and they're slowly coming in finally. Got a few more on pre-order. There just seems to be a inundation of Steelbook releases at the moment, and it's really hard to keep up, money wise and just collecting wise. But once you've got the bug, you've got to do it. I'll show you a quick spine view of these as well, and then I'll move on to the other 10 that I've got, and then we'll move on to the box sets, the Blu-ray box sets. Nice one guys, they're the best. There you go, beautiful, I'm sure you'll agree. The likes of Evil Dead and Ghostbusters at the moment, I think is going for £8.95 on zavvi.co.uk, so if you have not got it yet, I mean, pick it up because it's an absolute bargain, and it's a Blu-ray Steelbook as well, and 2 cracking movies. The reason I'm not showing you these in detail is because, I know there's a lot of videos out there of guys showing them in detail, so I don't want to bore you if you've seen them over and over, so I just thought I'd give you a quick view of them. And now I'll move on to the final 10 steelbooks, and like I said, we'll move on to the Blu-ray box sets next. Alright guys, bear with us! Right, this is the last 10 steelbooks that I've acquired over the last few months, and I'll again quickly go through them. We've got the Godfather trilogy, Basket Case trilogy, Men in Black trilogy, War of the Worlds, Snow White and the Huntsman, Lady Snowblood, Cabin in the Woods, Shutter Island, Terminator, which is now deleted and really hard to get unless you want to pay crazy money from the steelbook thieves on eBay, and finally the Frighteners. Yeah, cracking steelbooks, and once again I shall show you them in spine view. Alright, nice one. And there they are. Cracking movies, some cracking trilogy sets there, and I'm really pleased to have them. I've got quite a few more steelbooks on the way, so I'll probably do an update for you within the next few weeks if I can. There'll definitely be one or two before Christmas. Okay, I'm going to move on to the box sets that I've bought now over the last couple of months. Alright guys, the first Blu-ray box set I'm going to show you is the Bond 50. This is the 50th anniversary box set release. Absolutely beautiful box set. It's the first time I've actually bought all the Bond movies. I've never had them on DVD or Blu-ray before, so I'm really pleased to get this. So it was a no-brainer, and I got a really good discount. I got 20% discount with Priority Moments. So I went in store and I ended up getting this bad boy for £79, which was just fantastic. Love the Bond movies. I've not seen a lot of them for years. I'm slowly working my way through them. Just turn it over. It's a really heavy set as well. I'm sure there's loads of videos out there of this, so I won't show you in great detail. I'll just take one of the books out and show you. So if you just bear with us, I'll be right back. And they've really done a cracking job with this. I like the way they designed it, and as you can see, you've got each Bond and villains, etc., and 2 discs telling you the years of the movie and the order of the movies. And it just goes through them all until you get to the very end, which I think is a nice little touch. They've left the space for Skyfall, which I can't wait for. But I've just heard HMV are bringing out an exclusive Blu-ray steelbook, so I may have to buy the movie twice. Alright guys, I'm going to move on to the next box set now. Cheers. Next one I've got to show you is the 15th anniversary limited edition, limited to 1,000 Blu-ray box set of Titanic. Big fan of the film, and I recently seen it, the pictures in 3D, and it looked amazing. This box set is fantastic. This actually sold out on pre-orders, I think, so I was fortunate enough to pick it up a bit afterwards for a really good price as well. But these are going for like up to £100 on eBay at the moment. Try and pick it up for under 80 if you can. It's not open at the moment, and I'm not going to open it yet, but as you can see, there's all the stuff you get inside. I don't actually know if it tells you the number of what you've got out of 1,000, so if anyone knows that, let us know. But like I said, cracking box set, lovely movie, and yeah, I like it when they make a bit of effort with the Blu-ray box sets, because Blu-ray is the future. Alright guys, I'm going to move on to the next one. Cheers. As you can see, the next one I got was the limited edition Indiana Jones The Complete Adventures box set, and this is, you know, it's like a booklet. Again, this is not open, so I can't show you it inside, but I'm sure there's lots of videos out there showing this fantastic edition. Big Indiana Jones fan, so it was a no-brainer for me to get this edition, and I think it is probably the best edition that there is out there. But you can see at the back there, there's art cards, books, etc. Very, very cool, and looks fantastic displayed. So really pleased to get this. Alright guys, I'm going to move on to the next Blu-ray box set. Okay, next one that I got was the Saw Unrated Final Trap Edition Blu-ray box set. This is all the movies. I think most of them, if not all of them, are unrated. We'll have to check in a minute. But this is a cracking edition, and it's a must-have, you know, because it's so unusual, and they've gone to a lot of effort with it. And like, you know, it's always great when they go to such effort with, you know, editions for us collectors. So it cost a few bob, but I had to get it, and these also sold out very quickly, and they're going for crazy money now on the likes of eBay and Amazon. But I'd highly recommend picking it up if you can. Just give you a quick scoop around the box, and then I'll open them up and we'll have a little closer look. Again, there's loads of videos out there of this, so I won't go into too much detail, but I'll give you a quick look. Alright guys, how lovely does that look? Really fond of this piece, and it has become one of my prized pieces in my collection. As you can see, it's got like a protective plastic dome on top which just comes off, and then you've got the awesome reverse bear trap displayed, and it's really well made. It's made of metal, and you know, it doesn't do much, if nothing, but you know, the cogs turn and things, and it just looks fantastic. And I'm such a fan of the Saw movies as well. They're just great gory fun, aren't they? And as you can see here, if you pull the ribbon, the box set itself pops out. If I can just do this with one hand. Oh, nearly there. There you go. Let's put that back there. And there you have the Saw Final Edition, the unrated box set. You had to open this, but I am going to open this up because, you know, I do want to watch them all again. I've only ever watched them all on DVD, so to watch them all on Blu-ray will be a treat, and the unrated as well. So a bit extra gore in there for you. I just cut away because I want to show you my other book editions that I've got, and I'm really proud of my little wee Saw collection now. So if you just bear with us, I'll be right back. Yeah, there you go. As you know, I've also got the Saws 1 to 7 media books, and most of them are sealed, so I'm going to keep them sealed and open this bad boy. But these are the unrated versions as well, which is fantastic. Absolutely proud of these babies, and they just look fantastic displayed on the shelf in the room. So, you know, must-haves for me personally. But yeah, definitely recommend any of these for your collection, guys. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next box set. Thanks for still being here and watching. I also picked up the Tim Burton collection, and I got this for a super bargain. It was down to £20 at HMV, and again on Priority Moments I had a £5 off code for any Blu-ray box set. So to get this for £15 was a no-brainer, you know, and it's a great set. It's got the book there and all the Blu-rays there. It's not open yet, sorry, but I'm sure again there are videos out there showing inside. But you can see on the back there you've got all the discs, and there's a list of all the movies. You've got Batman, Batman Returns, Beetlejuice, Mars Attacks, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Sweeney Todd and the Corpse Bride. Beautiful set. And if you can get it for 20 quid, you know what I mean, snap it up, because it is a bargain, and it's a nice addition, you know, to go on the shelf with all the other Blu-rays. Okay, I think that's me lot, guys. Just let me check. Yeah, I think that's me done. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and you've enjoyed the additions that I've shown. Fantastic. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the Blu-ray update and you've enjoyed the additions that you've seen, and some of them you may have added to your wish list or whatever. But yeah, thanks as always for watching, and if you've watched both of these videos today, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Biggest thing for me is I just hope you've enjoyed them, and I've inspired you to, you know, pick up a few more items, add them to your wish list, etc. I'll just quickly go through them again. Have a quick last butchers. Okay, alright guys, hope you're all well, hope you all have a fantastic weekend. I'll be back in a few weeks with some more stuff to show you, because I've always got stuff coming in. Take care guys, I'll see you later. Bye bye.